First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Number 6 will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up now, Josh Michelle. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Louis, left fielder, number 19.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat. Matt, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He'll try again, 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Skied into straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is an interesting offensive club. You know, they're in the top 1/3 in on-base percentage. That's one of the things they've really tried to focus on. The key, though, for them, I believe, is driving in runs. If you're getting runners on, they're in the top 1/3, like I said. But driving in runs, you got to score runs to win games. And once they start to drive in runs or figure out how to get those guys home, then they're going to win even more games.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just underway here in Southern California. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now at the plate, Scott Butler. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now, number 37. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Chopped foul wide of first. The 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Tommy Wolf would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Thomas Hooper gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Dodgers, catcher Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Tell you what, I like how this team is playing right now, Matt. I know they lost the game, their last game, but man, they were playing great ball and they've been on a winning streak. So I'm looking at the winning and not the losing right there, because this is a good club.
Michelle has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
But I tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hard ground ball to third. Jackson is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
So stepping in, Rodrigo Cardona, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He's here 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this. You've probably got to sit on that right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Number 37 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Tommy Wolf. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Tommy Wolf.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig. When he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
At the plate, Trevor Story. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Henson.
strike at the letters, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. This is in the air to left field. Michelle sprinting after it. And that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Thomas Cooper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Chopper foul. set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to these guys.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in once again, Josh Michelle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Jackson.
Ready for another chance. Paul Jackson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
2-1.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in to try it again. Scott Butler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cards lead it 1-0. At the plate, Justin Turner. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he takes strike 2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Number 37 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, number 6.
Ready now, number 6. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a knuckleball too low, apparently.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out, nobody on. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 37, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The first
Hey,
baseman,
every
number
pitcher
55,
loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Yeah.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tommy Wolf is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Tommy Wolf, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. 1 run, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
From the belt, the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fouled back. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Butler looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Rodrigo Cardona, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Now at the plate, Alan Hansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Butler giving chase, and that's the third out. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well pitched at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Thomas Hooper, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
a look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready once again, Josh Michelle, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
No strike.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Knocked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit, and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Jock Peterson now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Jackson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for LA. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Jackson. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First delivery to him on the way. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Butler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another chance. Number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Josh Bell is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Yep.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. First and second now, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard two-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
2-2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Holmes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Wolf.
Digging in once again, Tommy Wolf. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 6. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Michel will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Standing in, Andrew Toles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you can see there, they're currently tied for the top spot in the NL in that category. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Striding in once again, Rodrigo Cardona. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Michel has a play. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. The pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Thomas. Cooper.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Todd Huggins enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Huggins.
Into the box now, Thomas Cooper, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate. And what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In now, Josh Michelle, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready once again, Paul Jackson. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Lead and talk about insult to injury.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now in the box, Scott Butler. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Weed coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
The batter, number 37.
Standing in, number 37. Couple of walks for him thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Butler is there. 1 down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Michel going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Please.
Rafael Mora takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Mora.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is Contreras. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ken Talbot will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 8.
Derek Martin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Wolf. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Trevor Story will be next. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cardona takes it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.